Hello everyone, and welcome to hopefully the first of many tutorials where I'm going to be showing you how to build different elements of a city, hopefully including buildings, roads, different parts of infrastructure, and starting here with these road designs that I've come up with, taking some heavy inspiration from Dan Lags. If anyone remembers his channel, I'll leave a link in the description. If I remember to, I most likely will. Yeah, if not, just check him out. It's Dan Lags on YouTube. Well, let's get to the tutorial. We're going to start off here with your basic 2-lane road. Now, some of the materials you're going to need include stone brick stairs, stone brick slabs, smooth stone slabs, cobblestone, grey wool, light grey wool, stone, and hay bales. Now, I'm using the city texture pack, so those are the blocks I'm going to be using, but if not, just take some corresponding blocks that look like these ones and implement them in whatever pack you're using. But either way, we're going to start off here with our cobblestone. We're just going to put down a row of 5. So we're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So you can see there. Then we're going to do a line of grey wool matching that, a line of light grey wool matching that, and then 5 lines of grey wool. So you're going to be making a 5x5 grid. So we'll go 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. So there you can see there is one half of the road. Then in order to make the line in the middle, we're going to place down 1, 2 light grey wool, and then 1, 2, 3 grey wool. Then we're going to repeat that process but opposite, so 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And then we're going to have a line of light grey wool going 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, line of grey wool 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then a line of cobblestone 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And so there you can see the road itself. Looking pretty cool, I think, anyway. So then we're going to attach some smooth stone slabs. Again, just matching what we've placed down here. Going up like that, as you can see, just built across. Just try and match that. And then we're going to do a row of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 stone brick slabs. Then behind that, facing whichever direction is facing away from your road, it's going to be sloping up to where you can actually build. You'll see build up 2 from the floor there, so the bottom half of the stair is connected to the slab, and then come across like this. So you can see that is the edge of your pathway there. And what I've been doing to build my buildings on top of is I'll just do my city block I will cover with stone like that. So that's just a representation of what I do. You don't need to copy that exactly. But we're going to go and do the same thing on this side here. So a row of our stone slabs, 2 rows of our stone brick slabs, and then facing away, stone brick stairs. And then behind it, we'll just do exactly what we did there and put stone. So we get a nice bit of symmetry there. So you can see, that is what that is going to look like. Now, I'm going to show you how to build the 4-lane road, and then after that we're going to build some streetlights, and then we're going to turn this into a junction. We'll add things together then. Build our 4-lane road. What we're going to need is the exact same blocks as last time. And we're just going to go across 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 with our cobblestone again. And then we're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 with our grey wool. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 with our light grey wool. But differently to how we did the 2-lane road over there, we're not going to be going across 5 with the grey wool in this step. We're going to be going across 4. So we'll go 1, 2, 3, and 4. Now we're going to add our dividing line. Just going to go 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. Now you can change that out and do 3 and 2. I personally prefer it 2 and 3, but it's to your personal taste. Then here we're going to do another 1, 2, 3, and 4 grey wool, followed by then a row of hay bales. We're going to have them facing up like that. Now I recommend if you're using the default texture pack or anything like that, use a yellow concrete or wool or anything like that, or maybe yellow terracotta. I'm just using hay bales in this texture pack because the top texture of this is the same as the top texture as this, so it matches perfectly. So then what we're going to do for the other side of the road is we're just going to double what we built there. So we'll go 1, 2, 3, and 4 with our grey wall. Then we'll go here and go 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, just like that with the lines. And then we'll do another 1, 2, 3, and 4 with our grey wall. Then a row of light grey wall, a row of grey wall, and another row of cobblestone. So you can see there, that is our 4-lane road. Now let's just go ahead and add on the pathways using exactly the same formula as we did for the 2-lane road. So a row of slabs, 2 rows of stone brick slabs, and a row of stone brick stairs facing away. Just like that. And we'll do the same this side. Oh, did that wrong there. And 2 stone brick slabs, followed by then some stone brick stairs. There we go. So you can go ahead and see that we've got a nice little road built there. So next up, I'm going to be showing you how to build the junction for both of these. To build the junction, what we're going to do is we're going to find our center line here. You can see we've built that dot there. And we're going to come to the front of it where we've built this normal grey wall here. And we're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9 with the light grey wall. And then we're going to come across 1, 2, 3, and 4 from this end block here. I should also mention that we have added bricks to the inventory because this is going to be quite important when we're building our crossings. These lines here, we're just going to extend all the way up to match here. We're not going to connect them there, but we are going to then bring them up by another 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. So you can see there, it's just extending past this part here by another 6. And we're going to match that line on this side. Perfect. Now to build the crossing itself, all we're going to do is we're going to find where this line is coming across here. We can see the cars are meant to be stopping. If you're doing a left-hand drive, all you need to do is just invert what we're building here. So we're going to come to this line. We're going to miss one block, and then we're going to go 1, 2, 3. And that's going to be the beginning of your crossing there. Now we're going to keep doing rows of that, skipping blocks in between. So we're going to go 1, 2, 3, skip 1, 1, 2, 3, skip 1, 1, 2, 3, skip 1, 1, 2, 3. Now, in front of this, we'll go to this side again. You're going to count 1 over, we're going to leave this gap here, and we're going to place a block here. Again, leaving this gap just down the side, and you're going to bring this all the way across to meet right there. So there you can see all the markings complete. And what we're going to do now is just fill all of this in. So we'll put in the grey wall all the way along to the edge here. Now, for the purposes of if you're building the junction yourself, what you're going to want to do is leave it 1 block short, because this is where this is going to curve in. So then we're going to have, the next crossing is going to be here. So that's going to be where I'll show you how to build the 4-lane then. And then we'll just have the grey wall curve around here. Bring this back by another 2, just like that. So you can see there we've got, let's see, how many blocks? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So we've got 7 total. And then we're going to bring the cobblestone round. Now, here's the important part with the bricks. We're going to bring the cobblestone here until you see the crossing. Then we're going to do 1, 2, 3 bricks. So you can see it's lining up perfectly with the crossing. And then you can see this crossing here, just match it there. So you've got that little corner with the bricks. And then the rest can be cobblestone. Okay, so then we're going to fill in the rest of the road here with our grey wall. Nice and easy, doesn't take too long. If you guys are enjoying this video, please feel free to leave a like and subscribe. I'm going to be trying to release as many tutorials as I can for city building related stuff, as well as maybe some clips from my Twitch shenanigans if you want to come catch me live on there. then there will be a link in the description, as well as to my Discord, which we're trying to build a little community on at the minute. So I would very much appreciate if you come join. There we go. So we filled in that grey wall there in the centre. You can see this is really starting to come together now. Now let's build across here. We're going to fill in this line with our grey wall. Oh, skipping this last one. And then, as with the other part, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. There you can see. I'll bring the grey wall this way. And we'll go 1, 2 with the cobblestone, 1, 2, 3 with the bricks. Bring them round to match the crossing. And then the rest can be cobblestone. So, you should have something that looks a little bit like this at the minute. We're just going to get rid of that block there. Oh, no! Yeah, we should have something that looks a little bit like this. So now we're going to build the pathways, and then we'll get to work on our 4-lane. So let's go and put in these pathways here. So we're just going to bring this all the way up till the end here, where you can see it's going to connect with the brick section. And then we're going to bring this back here. Then do exactly the same with the stone bricks. Or the stone brick slabs, I should say. And then just wrap them around this corner. So we're going to an end here. And then we'll put some stone brick stairs facing this way, so that we can turn them into a corner. And then bring them along here. So you can see we have something looking a bit like that. Now, what we'd usually then do is we'd have this stone coming across here, and this would be our city block around here. So we're just going to match this around this side. Bring your smooth stone slabs, wrap them around the corner, and then have your stone brick slabs doing exactly what they've been doing the whole time here, just doubling up. That's your main pathway section. And then stone brick stairs all the way along until you hit the last block, and then you want to turn and make a corner. So there you go. You should have something looking a little bit like this, if you followed this correctly. Now, depending on what you want to do, you can put an arrow in here. I've chosen not to, but I will be showing you how I'm going to be doing that with the 4-lane road. So let's get to that. 4-lane road, we're going to start here, and we're going to be using exactly the same blocks as we have in our inventory currently. And we're just going to come to this section right here, and just so we have some sort of frame of reference, let's count out how many blocks along the road is usually. So we've got a little siding here, and then we'll go 1, 2, 3, 4 with our grey wall, and then you can see we'd have one here, so we're going to place one there. 1, 2, 3, 4. Then this right here will be our hay bale or whatever yellow block that you are using, and that is perfectly placed there. Then we're going to go across 1, 2, 3, 4, leaving one here, but we're going to fill that in. 1, 2, 3, 4, and then we're going to go one of our light grey wall, one of our grey wall, and then one of our cobblestone. So you can see there sort of what we got going on here. Now we're going to come across, and we're just going to do a line of grey wall going all the way across here. Now where we hit this line of light grey wall, we're going to bring this across to meet where sort of it's in line with that part over there. And this is where we're going to put the crossing in. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 lines you should have for the crossing. And then, as with last time, we're going to leave our gap here and put one line all the way across in the front, just like that. So as with before, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 total, and then we'll just wrap all of this around here so it just connects perfectly. Let's not forget to put in the bricks in the corner here. I nearly forgot that then. That would have been embarrassing of me. So let's go and work on the detailing here. So this one's going to have to be brought back just as far back as that one is. So let's count across here. We're going to go to the center line, and then to the right of it, we're going to have one grey, and we're going to then sorry about that. We're going to then go skip one, and then we're going to knock out 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 with our light grey. Then we're going to find the center of that, and including this block, we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. You can see that there. You should have a T shape going backwards. Now, just to join onto this, or in fact, we'll show you here what the general formula I've been using is. We'll then go back by our 1, 2, 3, and then hit it with the 1, 2. So you can see then you'll just want to repeat that pattern going backwards from now on. Then that 1, 2, 3, 1, 2 is basically going to be how you're going to be continuing there. Then we're going to bring back these side lines all the way back to meet here. Then we're going to bring back the center line, which I'm using hay bales for, whatever yellow block you're using. Now, this side's slightly more tricky. We're just going to find the center, which you're going to see is here, and we're going to count back 1, 2, 3. You can see from the crossing there. So we've got 1, 2, 3, and then hit it with the 1, 2. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, and you can see here it's going to line up then 1, 2, 3, 1, 2 perfectly. So we're going to bring back the light grey wall all the way across here on this side line to meet. Do the same with the grey wall. Do the same with the cobblestone. And then we're going to do the same with the pass, but we're going to do that afterwards. Let's go and finish the actual road itself first. So do grey wall. And then cobblestone. Now there is an arrow here for turning that we're going to put in. So you're going to find the left side of your T here. And on the leftmost part, we're just going to count 1 down, skip this block here, and place 1, 2, like that, and then just 1 going down. So you've got that kind of corner shape there, that sort of bracket shape. And then just off of this side, we're going to go 1, 2, 3 down. So there's your little turning arrow. And you're going to want to copy that for every single one of these kind of these 2-lane roads that you're doing. Again, if you're doing these 4-lane roads, I should say. Again, if you're doing left-hand drive, you're just going to want to flip that. So that will be a right-hand turn. So let's go ahead and fill in all this grey wall here. And then after this, we're going to show you how to build the street lamps and the traffic lights. So I will cut to that now. I'm going to go ahead and work on the street lights. So you can see everything's been filled in, the pathways have been added following the same formula we've been using this entire time. Now we're going to go across and we're going to grab some polished andesite walls, polished andesite slabs, blocks of gold, item frames, red stained glass pane, yellow stained glass pane, and lime stained glass pane. So what we're going to do is, the way I do it is sort of in opposites, and this is the way it seems to be in a lot of places in America and some places in England. So the traffic lights we're going to be building that are going to be on this side of the road are going to be for that side of the road, if that makes sense. I hope it will, and I think it will once I show you here. So we're going to place down our block of polished andesite, finding this corner here, the kind of tip of this red arrow, and we're going to place our block right there. Then we're going to go up 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 with andesite walls. Then we're going to get the polished andesite slabs and place one right on top there. Now if we face this road here that we've just built, we can then go 1, 2, 3, 4. So we've got 4 total. And we're going to get the block of gold. We're going to place 1 there and 2 below it. Just like that. So that'll be our first traffic light there. Then we're going to count across another 1, 2, 3, 4, and do the same thing with the gold. So 1 and 2 below it. And then just to cap it off, we're going to place 1 polished andesite slab right there. Now, if you're on PC and you have access to commands, you can use invisible item frames, but I am currently playing the legacy version of the PS4 version of Minecraft, so I'm going to be using normal ones. So what we're going to do is on this face of the traffic lights, we're going to be going 1, 2, 3 like that, and 1, 2, 3. So you can see there what we got going on. Now, top one, you're going to put in your red stain, middle, yellow stain, and bottom, lime stain. You're going to do that with every single one, just like that. So you can see there, that's your traffic lights. Now, what we're going to do is I'll show you how to build the ones for this 2-lane road. So we'll come across in the same place and place down the polished andesite block. And then we're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8 with the walls. And then again, as with that side, we're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, like that. So this is what we've got so far. And then we're going to get a block of gold and go 1, 2 underneath, and then 1 on the end, just like that, as you can see. So then we're going to go and place item frames on that and do exactly the same as with that side. Red, yellow, green, just like that. So you can see there, that's the traffic lights done. So now I'm going to go ahead and show you what you're going to need for the street lamps. Alright, so you're going to want to find your place where you're going to want to build your street lamp, and you're going to head there with some polished andesite, andesite walls. I keep getting that wrong. Polished andesite slabs, glowstone, grey carpet, and light grey carpet. Now, like I said, if you're on the default texture pack, feel free to use different blocks. I'd recommend, if you are, maybe using sea lanterns would look a bit better, but glowstone on here is to my taste. So you're going to want to find where you're going to put your street lamp. I'm going to line it up with the middle of this road marking here. And I'm going to place my block of polished andesite right here on the side, right on top of the cobblestone. Then, as with the traffic lights, we're going to go up by 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8, and cap that off with a slab, and then go to the left by 1, 2, 3. So you can see we'll have that. Now, on the end of that, underneath, you're going to be going down, you're going to be placing 1, 2 glowstone. Now, a trick that I learned, I believe this was from a YouTube channel that seems to be inactive, as well as Dan Lags' channel, which again I will leave a link in the description, is a fellow called Downsy Minecraft Universe, and he built some absolutely incredible stuff in the legacy version of Minecraft, one of the best builders there was at the time. So this is a trick that I learned from him. You're going to come underneath the light here, you're going to find where your lights are, and then just go down and knock those out of the road, put glowstone in there, and cap those over with grey carpet and light grey carpet. So you can see what we've done there is we've made it so without any shaders, it kind of a little bit looks like we've got something going on. So if we set it to night, you can see that it just lights it up that little bit more. So I really like to use that technique, and in fact, sorry, I know I keep flicking between day and night, but if I show you all of my roads except for these ones that have just been built that apply to the same system I've just taught you, use that technique, including the ones on top of the parking lot, including the ones on the highway. Every way uses that same technique. So I think that looks really cool personally, lights up the city brilliantly. But yeah, and for this video, like I said, I will leave links in the description to the channels mentioned, as well as my Twitch and my Discord, so feel free to go check those out. I absolutely recommend the 2 channels that I mentioned. They're a big inspiration to me when it comes to building, and I think if you like my videos, then you'll definitely enjoy them. So yeah, thank you for watching. Please like and subscribe if you do enjoy, and I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye.